Hi, this is Robert Bridge, and I'm just talking to you here from Tottenham about Spotify. And now I've got some Spotify playlists, and I want to just briefly explain why I am making Spotify playlists, why I'm blogging them, and how maybe it can help you if you're a musician, or if you're a DJ, or if you're just somebody who needs hour or two of music to pop on in various topics, various genres, various new music, just keeping updated without having to trawl through all the rubbish. So, the reason why I started doing this is because I liked spending time on Spotify, and I have many playlists over that time. Now, when I make a playlist, it could take anything up to 3 hours to actually finishing it, 3 or 4 days, going through it, changing the order, editing, removing tracks, and then I'll blog it, and I'll put the order written down in the blog. Now, what I've been doing recently is I've been going back on some older ones and then retweaking them and adding, deleting. So I might have to go back to my blog and change that way. But the thing is I do it as secondary content for Instagram. So I'm spending my time promoting Spotify playlists on Instagram. Now, on Instagram, I'm also blogging a diary of what I eat. Now, I don't know if it's attractive for people who are on Spotify to see sausage and chips on Instagram, but that's the way it's panned out. I'm starting to think maybe the two don't go hand in hand. But what it's done is it's attracted a lot of people who just want to spend time on Instagram, but also they like music. Now, a lot of the time, the music that they want, I don't know how they consume it, but what they want the music for is in their stories. So they'll be doing whatever work that they're doing, or they're spending the day doing whatever it is, and they want single tracks. Now, Friday from Spotify. This is good because what happened on Friday was Spotify does their Friday list. All the new musicians were there introducing themselves, and I went in and listened to one of their playlists, and it was about 30 or 40 tracks of new artists. Now, I don't know if it's just my personal taste, but there was only one track out of that 40 tracks, I'm afraid, that cut the mustard. So, if you're listening to this Spotify, I think you should, instead of dampening what I'm doing, you should make it more inclusive, because I'm spending a lot of time on it. I'm putting a lot of my effort and years through my premium membership of promoting your platform through my selection of playlists, which is has been really good as well for COVID-19, people locked down. It's a good way of giving just creating content. Through over 10 years I've been blogging. It's proved its weight in salt. So, for creating content. Now, another thing as well is playing these things live or outside of Spotify. I'm not talking about live at a party. I mean, on a recording, it's going to get flagged and it's going to get muted here on YouTube. It's going to get muted here on Facebox, and it's going to get muted on eventually on other places as well. Then you've got things like TikTok, which automatically, even doesn't matter whether you record it with the music in the background, it automatically reads like Shazam, which is an app which tells you what the track is in the club. If you're there, you can just turn it on, and it will even, you can even have it synergy with Spotify, where it'll open up the track in Spotify as well. Another thing which is cool about Spotify is you can add it to your car. So now you can have it in a slightly different format, which is designed for the car to be routed from your phone to the system built into the car, and you can play these playlists as well from opening up Google, I think it's Google Maps. So that's the way to do it. If you want to connect, if you're struggling to connect Spotify to your car, then go back into Spotify and have a look for the connection to your Google Maps account, because that is what basically the main thing for your car is the navigation. And you can tweak around with them. Another great thing as well is, because I have DJ'd and know how frustrating it is trying to get the beats matched, it is a good way of blending in from the playlist. There's other apps where you can just type in the name of the playlist as well. So these are all reasons why I have been doing what I've been doing on Spotify, because I enjoy it mainly. That's the main thing. One thing I've learned in the past few years, apart from like not dying, is being happy and just concentrating on what makes me happy. Now I've tried to do other things where there's been a chance of making money or doing stuff, and I don't know if it's because I'm not very patient or I get distracted by other things. It just doesn't make me happy. So and even when you do get that very light bit of happiness, it doesn't last, and the methods and the methodology for me is just not repeatable. You're not able to do the same thing again, and that's the beauty about having something that you are passionate about. You know how to get memento with it. You can kind of tune in. You can also tune out very quickly as well. It's building up momentum through passion and just being passionate about what you're doing. Now, a lot of people are getting their passion through connecting with other people, like one-to-one, joint ventures, speaking to people. Now, that's good if you like people. And I do like people. I like providing in my way, but as far as connecting on that level with people, I just don't want to hear it. I know how difficult it can be. All I want to know about you is what you're doing to be happy, and let's do it. Let's listen to some music. And also it connects on Tinder as well, so you can have your very basic presence of Spotify on these dating apps, which also links with Instagram. So my model is Spotify to Instagram, and the stories and the posts with my food, which is going out to Facebook and is being twice daily promoted via Tinder by just going right. And I'm getting catfished by a lot of people there at the moment that are trying to promote stuff, whatever they're doing as well. It's usually investing and stuff like that, and it's a bit, I'm turning it around on them, because I'm doing the same thing. I just want to promote my music, but I never share it with them because they're too busy sending the single question mark. If you're one of these people that are sending out a single question mark with people who you don't know and you're trying to get to know them, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And if you're going to be asking people why, or why haven't you had any success with this and that, you know, and I give you an answer of what to do and what I've learned in 12 years, and then you still say, but why do you still do it if you're not making a profit? You really need to I don't know, you will probably find who you're looking for. It's not in me, you won't find it in me. And I hope you have a nice day, because I'm not going to do up to 14 minutes 99 for YouTube. I'm just going to upload this 10-minute video, and I hope that gives you some clarity of what I'm actually doing on Spotify, and just to make it clear that my goals with it are just purely networking within Spotify, and networking with musicians. A lot of musicians are just new, they've got talents, or they've got money to throw with their digital presence, and that kind of sounds good, but maybe you just want to speak to me and you want feedback on your track because you like my ability to spot a good track, and I will try and be as honest as I can with you with what's wrong with your track, and the next one that you put out will be a lot better. So, and it's not consultancy that I'm talking about here. I'm just talking about pure ear candy. I'm not interested in all the videos and all the. I'm not going to be looking at that. I've got that switched off. You can switch that off, and I recommend if you're using the headphones and listening to music, I recommend you do the same thing as well, because there's so many apps that we need now. There's not enough memory on one device. In fact, I've got 3 phones, and that's another bit of advice for you as well. But that's what I've always done. If you've known me, I always share whatever I know and whatever I'm doing. There's stuff that I did last year every day and got memento with it, but it's literally like it's like shaving wood with a really blunt kind of thing. So thank God for Spotify anyway. Thank you.